Yo, what's up? It's Dynasty back with some more Mortal Kombat 1 for you, some of that MK Uno hype, because obviously you guys do know this morning we got to see Peacemaker's gameplay trailer finally revealed, and unfortunately out of the 2.5 minutes, we only got about 45 seconds of actual core gameplay for the character. So in this video, I'll be breaking down the 45 seconds mixed between 3 different scenes for Peacemaker. Honestly, a lot to kind of dissect. Thankfully, the Xbox Wire article that is being narrated by the NetherRealm Studios developer we talked about earlier pretty much breaks down everything you see in this trailer in terms of like special moves, what to expect from Eagly. I'm gonna try to condense this as fast as possible. Again, it's only really like 45 seconds, so before we break down everything you may or may not have missed with Peacemaker's gameplay trailer in Mortal Kombat 1, if you could do me a solid, it takes 1 second, drop a like on the video if you missed my reaction, if you missed me talking about the whole process creatively behind how NetherRealm Studios created Peacemaker. We had 2 uploads earlier today. Click the cards on the screen and drop a like. I love you guys. And without further ado, Dynasty, what is going on with Peacemaker in Mortal Kombat 1? Well, essentially, Peacemaker's got helmets which give him various different abilities, like being able to reflect attacks, being able to use his sonic boom, being able to use anti-gravity and appear behind your opponent. I believe based on the data mining, there's also the scabies, so maybe they were just simply saving that for the combat cast dropping sometime between now and next Wednesday. Obviously, he has the ability to shoot his gun, which is EX, all throughout the trailer to give you 3 different shots, which also has a really interesting knockdown stagger against the opponent, which allows you to continue the combo. Kinda cool. Blow Dart comes back. We see it a few times, essentially an anti-air move, which again was confirmed by the developers. When it comes to Eagly, he has not 1 but 2 different full screen, I guess you can say like torpedo projectiles, a low and a mid. You can also attack Kameo fighters you're going up against, which is kind of cool and kind of rare, to be honest. When it comes to Janet Cage, just a combo extender Kameo fighter. Yeah, it seems like you can kind of control her in some sort of way. Not entirely too sure. Sadly, no breakdown at all from the devs on how she works, but I'd say it's probably the same vein of like I don't know, like a Kenshi's Ghost. So without further ado though, let's break down everything. When I say everything, the 45 seconds frame by frame. Scene number 1. Let's cue the first part. Dynasty will be your teacher for the day. We're already going slow motion. We get Liu Kang facing off against John Cena, aka Peacemaker, and look at that block animation. Yeah, these gloves give you the ability to stop a fire god, apparently. And here is our first look at the string here. A 1, 2 off the charge, cancel to an EX, projectile, bullets, 3 shots from the pistol. Again, you see he does do the EX. And the interesting thing about this move is when it's EX, it appears to stagger your opponent right here in a very slow knockdown animation, which gives you the ability to recover and call Eagly. So after that, you can call Eagly, just a normal special move, which extends the combo. Another string into the headbutt. And then just like that, we continue this with the combo extender, Janet Cage coming out, doing a super kick, looking like Shawn Michaels, and that is when, in the midst of it, guess who's using anti-gravity? This is the bread and butter, I think, for Peacemaker, and he drops down using a leg kick. He has, I believe, 3 different variables, 1 being the kick, 1 being a body slam, and 1 being a regular teleport where he lands on his feet. And interesting enough, you know, you can still continue the combo because after the leg kick, the flying kick, Janet hits him again with the super kick, which pops him up for another string. And there's a first look at the anti-air blow dart off of this punch. Boom, boom. And then Janet uses the uppercut, extensions for days, and finally the ender right here. Sonic boom. And that'll be, I believe, it after the torpedo. And that is the whole first scene. That's what the trailer kicks off with, which is insane. Again, let's watch it in full speed here. The blocks. Simple string, the cancel. Projectile via the gun, EX. the low eagly to extend it to another string with the headbutt. Janet comes out, the super kick, the anti-air with the drop kick. She super kicks, boom, boom, anti-air, uppercut, combo ender, sonic boom. Oh, guess what? We're going to actually finish it off with the torpedo. Again, I think this is probably going to be the bread and butter. This is essentially everything you're going to see with Peacemaker, just endless combos for days. It just flows so nice. That torpedo to finish it off is so clean. Boom. I love it. I love it a lot. Honestly, shout out to Captain America, but Homeboy's got a better shield. Next thing you know, we're in the Living Forest facing off against Melina. Check this out. So 1-2 punch going into the mid eagly. 1, 2. Mid eagly. Right after that, we get the Kameo assist. A little ambush here. And again, this is a callback to Mortal Kombat 1. Johnny Cage did the exact same thing, only fitting Janet can do it. We got her popped up here juggling. EX again from the pistol, which means 1, 2, 3 bullets. The slow stagger gives us the ability to use our teleports. Guess what? Anti-gravity this time, it's a body slam. So like I mentioned, you have the kick, you have the body slam, then you have the regular landing on your 2 feet. So she's knocked down again. And guess what? We're going to call Janet. She runs out, takes one for the team. We have Janet with the ability to take a projectile. She just ate the size from the Melina. She falls down and gets dragged out. So that's kind of funny. Then we have Melina going in, but guess what? Peacemaker's the master of anti-air. Whoop! Look at that anti-air. Boom, poof! She's juggling. Time to punish. Oh, same starter. This time, though, going for the knee. And then we're going for the grab, which is the ender. Small little choke slam looking like a rock bottom. And that's pretty much the second scene. Nothing too crazy. Simple. To the point. We'll watch it in full speed so you guys can get another gist of it in action. I do think it's cool how a lot of these moves have variable options like eagly, going low, going mid. Woo, man, that delay off the EX pistol is going to be OP, I think. We've arrived at scene number 3. So Quan Chi's hitting the Quan, trying to kick us through a portal back here. No dice, we're still blocking. And from what I'm seeing from a few of you guys who sent this to me, apparently this right here is actually a new move from Quan Chi, which is really interesting. I'm not sure if this is going to be confirmed. We could see. This appears to be a new special move for Quan Chi. People have been saying for a while now, the last 2 months, he needs some buffs. This might be a new move. Not seeing anybody actually break it down completely because you can't really tell from this clip, but it seems like Quan Chi might have a new move. But we're going in via aerial offense. Boom. 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 And guess who's coming out for a nut punch? So she's got the ability to super kicks, uppercuts, a nut punch, aerial punch. She can do a lot. And I like the animation, the call out animation, the cameo call out for Peacemaker. Next up, you have Peacemaker channeling another helmet using his Nightwolf reflection ability. Booyah, can reflect projectiles, so anti-zoning tools, love to see it. And for some reason now Peacemaker's glowing, which eventually actually gets used. So we're glowing blue, doing some combo strings you've seen before. Is this EX? Is this not EX? We don't know yet. Potentially 50-50 here. I'm gonna say it's probably not, but that's the sonic boom. Pops our opponent into the air. Some air juggle combos, calling out Janet again for the 1, the 2, the 3, the OG MK1 Johnny Cage corner combo. And then, of course, gotta do a torpedo, right? Torpedo action. And then Eagly comes out and attacks the Kameo. Again, I'm pretty sure John Cena's Peacemaker might be one of the only characters who has the ability to attack the opponent's Kameo straight up. A move dedicated to that the devs have actually talked about in the Xbox Wire article we talked about before this video. So there you go, Eagly kicking Darius's butt, his claws, getting in on the action. And then here is our final option for our anti-gravity. We're going to land on our feet, no attack, faster recovery. 1, 2, into the super. And there you go. That's essentially everything Peacemaker has to offer in Mortal Kombat 1 based on the 45 seconds of gameplay we saw from his gameplay trailer that dropped this morning. Like I mentioned, there's also a few moves that apparently were data mined that still haven't been seen, like the scabies. So I'm hoping whenever they do reveal when the combat cast is taking place, he's got some more options at his disposal, but we'll have to just wait and see. But that's all I got for y'all today. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the small little breakdown, condensed as much as I could, do me a solid, drop that like. Of course, subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Until next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. Next Wednesday, Peacemaker's out. If you got the KP DLC, love you. See you in the next video.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all